Testing. Okay, hi everyone. Thank you for attending this webinar today. Um, First, let me introduce myself. Okay, my name is Rosha Emma binti Abdul Aziz, and I am one of the technical person from Acad System Penang Sendirian Berhad. So in our today's webinar session, we are actually going to learn on how to do the parametric roof in Revit. So we are going to use Revit to design parametric roof. Okay, so before we start our webinar and we start going to go through our learning session, I just want to if you guys have any inquiries regarding the product, maybe you want to ask want to have inquiries, just go to your browser and you can search for our website acadsystems.com, acadsystems.com. Okay, so just type acadsystem.com and you will be directed to our home page of our website, Acad System. So if you are here, just scrolling down, you can see all, such as you can have our contact number for both Kuala Lumpur and also for Penang. So let's say if you want to ask something regarding the product training or maybe anything, just call this number. So our site will be very happy to serve you. All right, so scrolling down our main page of our website, you can see our latest promotion and news also from Autodesk and from our Acad system ourselves. And also you can know our latest events such as workshop and webinar. So this is our today webinar and this is the other upcoming webinar. So if you want to keep up yourself updated with our webinar session, just go to our website and then you can know more info about it.
Okay. Emma, hi Emma.
Yes.
Yeah, the screen is not shown. What you are showing is the screen for the PowerPoint.
Oh, all right. I am so sorry. Okay. So here. All right. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
So, okay. Can you see right now?
Yes. Now we can see the Acad Systems website.
Okay, so you just type acadsystems.com, just make sure this is the right domain, and you will be directly to our homepage. Okay, this is our homepage for Acad System website. If you scroll down here, you can see every info of our company. So you also can have our contact number for both Kuala Lumpur and also for Penang site. So just give it a call if you have any inquiry. Our site will be very happy to serve you. And then you also can see our latest promotion and news, also our latest events such as workshop and webinars. Okay, so if you guys see here, there's a lot of info telling our event. Okay, so back to our slide. Okay, so for today's learning session, I actually prepare a course outline for us. This is for our guideline throughout the lesson. So this is the process of learning. I divided into two. First, we will use the Revit meshing in Revit. Okay, meshing is actually one of the features in Revit and it can help us to do the design, the flexible design or the complex design. Okay, after we already do the meshing, okay, we already create the curve roof, we will do the Revit family. Okay, for Revit family, we will design the construction element. So in this case is the steel roof truss with the space frame. If you guys maybe cannot see, I will, okay, we will do this in a Revit family. So we have like two phases over here. We have two environments to work in. All of them are in Revit. So let us go to Revit. Okay, so you guys can see my Revit. Okay, this is the existing project. Okay, the existing project, as you can see, it is a building, and this is the parking lot. All right, so we are going to do the parametric roof for this parking lot. Okay, if you can see it is not going to be like this building roof just flat and whatever. We will do it over here. So, like I said, first we will use the meshing. All right, in this case, I will go to the second floor, and it is easier for us to see from the floor plan. All right, then we go to the meshing inside. One of the features in Revit that is very, very useful for us to do the curvy, the complex shape. So I just pick in place mesh. All right, here it asks you for the name. I want to rename it as roof, and okay. All right, so right now, as you can see, everything is quite blurred because we are in meshing environment. So first thing we will do is we will create a reference plane. It is up to you to do how many reference plane that you want. So I will do from here, one. Second is here. And third is here. Okay, so now imagine that you are up in the sky and you're looking down from a floor plan. This is going to be, it will determine the size of your roof. This is the another end, and this is another end, and this is somewhere in the middle. So all these three reference plane, we can do the design, the profile of the roof. But to do that, we cannot do in the floor plan. We have to do it whether in elevation or in the section view. So this is a floor plan, we cannot do that. So here is actually the section view I already prepared over here. We're just going to use this section view and go to view. So you will see the orientation like this, all right, section view. So now we can start to draw our roof profile based on the three reference planes that we create. But before that, all right, when I click at the reference plane, we actually can put name for our reference plane. Okay, is it important for us to name it? Yes, for me it is very important. It is very advisable for you to put name because later we will know why. All right, I will put first is one, this one is second, and this one is third. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, back to our section. So we want to start to draw the profile of the roof. So how can we know which plane, 1, 2, or 3 that we are working on? So just click on the reference. Okay, it will automatically pop up a work plane. So that's why I renamed it just now, because now I can pick it based on the name. So when I go down, okay, scrolling down, okay, this is the what I renamed just now, reference plane 1, 2, and 3. The other is just existing one. So I pick reference plane 1 and okay. So it activate the reference plane 1. So right now we are going to draw on reference plane 1. I'm going to pick a spline. Okay. And I can start draw. So here I will take a second floor as my reference. I'm just going to draw it like this, and like this. Maybe a, right. Then I'm going to repeat the process, but this time I'm going to choose here the placement plane is the second reference planes. The next reference plane, this one I'm going to choose R. Okay, let me see. Okay, this true. Just going to put here and end off here and make it some curve. Escape. Okay, then I repeat again, but this time with the last reference plane, which is the third one. right. So I'm going to put from here maybe and up until here, and I'm going to make it a little curve here, and I'm escape. So right now maybe you cannot see what actually happening, so we go to our 3D view. Okay, so this is the 3D view, maybe a quite a blur. So you can see that this is the first profile that I draw on our first plane. This is the second, and this is the third. Okay, I'm going to rotate it a little. So what we need to do right now is I'm just going to pick all of them, one, while hitting my control button. And 1, 2, 3, and then up here there is a create form. Just pick the solid form, and right now you can see that this is our initial mask for our roof form, but of course this is not done yet. Okay, if I click and maybe I will. All right. Okay, up here, you can see the divide surface. Okay, we're going to click on it, and this will give you a pattern. Why we want a pattern of? Okay, the pattern is because we want to do the construction element after this. All right, so here at the properties box, you can see that you have a U grid and also V grid. So right now it just generate you by default. All right, number 10 and 10. You actually can change it. You can make it bigger like this, and you can, of course, you can reduce it. Maybe 6. Yes, you can change it around the pattern, the number of the grid. But right now I'm going to go with the default, which is 10, 10, like this. All right. So after we have done this, we will start to do the construction element. Okay, so that one we need to use the Revit family. So we will ignore this for a while. Just go to the file and then create new family. Okay, I want to tell something that this one actually is in the project, but what we are doing right now is for family, because when we create a family, like maybe chair, desk, we actually want to keep it as a family and use it over and over again in a project. So that is the difference between family and project. So right now we want to create a family, and we have to create select a right template for this. So the right template for this is actually metric curtain panel pattern base, because our pattern is right horizontal and vertical. So we just choose this and open. All right. Okay, right now we will start to do the construction element. Okay, when we do the family, actually it is very important for us to know these 3 things. First is the plane, second is line, and the other one is a reference point. They all 3 is very important when you want to create a family. So let's see how we will use it. Okay. So I'm just going to go at the reference. I'm going to pick a point element and also set, because right now I want to, okay, if you can see, this is like, okay, it have a horizontal, it have a different orientation. So we have to pick the right orientation, whether it is horizontal, vertical, or this one. So when you hover your mouse, you just pick like this and like this. I'm going to okay, so how to know that I actually really did this point for the 4 elements? Did I really do it? So If I want to select it, I can select it one by one, but as you can see, when I hover my mouse, the line would be very like clashing each other. So in Revit, you can just select everything and just filter what you want to select. It is better and faster that way. So I'm just check none. I'm just going to check reference point that I made earlier. Okay, so right now I really did pick that 4 point. So I want to offset this thing. All right, before that, I'm going to check the project units. What I'm doing is, okay, this one actually I want to make it in meters and okay. All right, go back, filter, check none, reference point, and okay. Okay, I want to offset it by 1. I love to use it meter because it is easier for me. All right, so as you can see, I already offset the 4 points. So by this point, we can create a line and then we can create a plane also. So I'm going to pick reference and I'm going to pick a line. This is actually just a basic drawing aid, just like AutoCAD and everything. If you can see, we have line, we have rectangle, we have circle, just the same drawing aid. Okay. I'm going to pick draw on face. And then here, as you can see, there is 3D snapping. Okay, you click on this and enable the 3D snapping, you can see that we are, okay, it appear like this, because if it doesn't snap, your design will be wrong. So make sure you enable your 3D snapping like this and it will snap. So I'm going to do like this and like this. And also for the bottom. Right now I'm going to pick these 4 and I want to like extrude them, but in Revit we don't call it extrude, we call it as a create form. So I'm going to click. Okay, here it gives you 2 options, whether you want it flat or you want to have a thickness. So I'm going to choose this one. All right, the thickness appear here is actually just by default. Of course, you can change it here or you can change it here. So I'm going to change it to 0.005. Let's see. Okay, this is enough. Okay, then click on this element because we want to change the material to be the glass, because we want the roof to be the glass on the top. So here at the property, you can see that material by category. You can choose the material. All right. So just choose glass. And okay, actually you can change the transparency, you can change the color as well, but I'm just going to use the default one. Just going to use glass and okay. So right now, when I click, it will show you the material is glass. So what we are going to do with this this line, okay, this is the one that we want to. We want the frame to be extruded into steel or aluminium. So how we're going to do that? First is I'm going to put the point element. Why this point element is very important? Okay, let's see like this. I'm going to put 1, 2, and also 3 and 4. Okay, so when you have a line and you put a reference point, here we can start to put our set actually. All right. Okay. When I hover my mouse to the point that I just put, we can see that we can put another set or like a little plane for us to draw. So I'm going to pick, but when I put tab, you can see that I can put it in a very different orientation, whether it is parallel or it is a perpendicular. So right now I want it to be parallel. Just click and draw. So this one I'm going to draw about 0.04 is enough. Okay, let's see what happened. Okay, I'm going to click this, control, Click this, and don't forget this little circle that I just made, right? And then create form. Okay, this is what I meant when we create the set perpendicular to the line and draw the circle, and then we extrude along the line. So I'm going to repeat the process with the other that I already put just now. Here also the circle. You actually can put any, maybe rectangle, any shape you can put. Okay, and then create form. It will be like this. It will go along the line. Same goes here, here, and here. Make sure you pick it as a perpendicular. This one just one is okay. Click and just create form. And this one I'm going to rotate up and down. Take it circle and set. Okay, this is good. Okay, and then create form. All right, so just the same one with the glass. This one also we can assign the material. So right now I want to click on all of them. And then same thing, go to the material and you can assign whatever material that you want. So in this case, we want to assign it maybe aluminum. If it's not here, you can see at the easy material library. We will have a lot of material. I'm going to put aluminum, apply and okay. All right, so when you click on it, it will show the material. So what we need to do after that is we already create this specific truss on the Revit family. So how we want to generate it back to our form of roof that we did earlier. Okay, just load into the project and close. Okay, and close. Do you want to save it? Of course, yes. But you can always change the name of the family. If you make chair, you can put it chair. So right now I'm just going to name it as family 2 and I'm going to put it just on the desktop and save. All right. So back to our project, I'm going to open our 3D. How to assign just a construction element that we did. All right, just click on this. Okay, you can see that the properties is active right now. Okay, so you can see that the type selector is no pattern. Click on that. Okay, then you go down. You can see that the family two, the recently that we did family two. So click on it, and you can see that it is actually regenerating and processing to go along with the form of the roof. It might take quite a while. And that's there you go. Now it is done. All right, this maybe didn't really show, but you can change the okay. Let me try to put some another family in here. I want to put some people to see my proportion and my real measurement. Let's see. Let's put some female. Okay, let's put some Florence. I just want to see. Okay, so I did quite very high roof because I remember that just now I made a second floor of the building as the measurement. So basically this is how you do the parametric roof. You can the more creative you are, you can do the much more much more complex shape that you want. Okay. So I'm going to open like 5 minutes for Q&A session in case you guys want to ask something. If you guys have like maybe you want to ask certain thing that you don't understand within my lesson, okay, you can put it in the chat on the bottom of your Zoom, or you can unmute yourself and just directly ask to me. Okay. Okay, so while let's see if we got a question. Can we analyze the roof strength? Well, the roof strength in Revit, we can see into the material actually, if you want to know the strength. If you want to do the strength analysis, it is preferable for you to do the roof first, and then you do the strength analysis in like another Autodesk software, like maybe Sword or maybe in Nastran. That will give you a much better accurate result for your analysis. Oh, that's from Halim Othman. All right, so while waiting for you to fill in the chat box, all right, if you guys, all right, there's another one. Thanks for the wonderful tutorial. Thank you very much, Caroline. Can you show how the glass placement? Okay, I'm going to zoom a little, but remember that when I'm doing the Revit family for the truss, or just a portion of truss, I made the glass very thin, so you can see it like this. Yep. You also can make the glass first, which is just when we create the divided surface, you can put the glass, but then it will be very hard for you to put the truss. That's why I made it sekaligus like this. Am I okay? Am I answering your question? From access to everyone, thank you. You're welcome. All right, I'm happy to answer you. Thank you. You're welcome, Halim Othman. So while waiting for another chat, if you guys, let's say you guys have another inquiry you want to ask, maybe how to purchase, maybe how to request the specific topic for the webinar, you can just go back to our website, all right, acadsystems.com. Okay. Here actually you can see a menu up here, help desk. Okay. We Acad System create help desk special for you guys. If you guys have any inquiry to reach us, so just click on help desk and Acad System help desk. Just continue as guest. All right. So here you can provide your name, you can provide your subject, any inquiry that you have, and put your email also as a company, and then you put your description if you about what your problem is. Also, you can put the image and file. So the category you can choose whether it's for Penang or for KL. All right. Then priority, put it urgent if you need assistance as soon as possible. Then after you submit the CAT, our team will come to you within an hour to answer your question. Let's see the chat again. I missed out the first part. Do you post video later? Yes, this is actually this is live in FB simultaneously live in FB. You can see it there. So I think we already reached ketiga already. So I'm going to end our session of webinar today. Thank you very much for staying with me. I hope you guys learned something from my webinar today. And I wish you guys a good health, stay at home, stay work at home, and bye-bye.